bats happening at all. Friends, hello and happy Thursday. 'Tis I, DM Daddy RPG. Daddy loves you. Players, please remember I love you. Here we are, episode 8 of our Scion campaign, 2/3 of the way through. Exciting times indeed. We are joined tonight by Aquila, portrayed by Artie Dutu. Fid, portrayed by Deadly Ambitions. Welcome back, Deadly. We will be Sans One Bat Sam, the player of Yuki, as she has some stuff going on in her real life, and we wish her and her family all of the best. We have Jolie, portrayed by Dawlicakes. Laurel, portrayed by DeJenerationX. Boom. Suck it. Yes.
The power.
The power.
Eventually we'll get all of us doing it.
One day, all of us will do.
Collapse the universe.
And then Killian, portrayed by Luxor1091. Look at me, remembering those numbers without him saying anything in chat. I'm proud of me. Guys, it's been a fun week. And here we are again. We're gonna go ahead and start off with Killian. Tell us some stuff that happened last game.
So last game we arrived out of the dream and at the Aztec temple, where we were almost immediately assaulted by Skella boys.
It's true. Skella archers is
who started shooting at Laurel.
They started blasting.
So they started blasting.
Archaically.
We made it into the temple, where I can't remember her name. I'm gonna look at it in the Scion Discord. Raquel had woken up from her very long slumber. She was, if I remember right, the first Aztec Scion.
She was indeed the first Aztec Scion.
And she was
half alive,
raising an
half
army
dead.
of the undead.
Yes, that's
she
good
was raising
enough.
an army of the undead.
That's
all I
enough.
remember.
Because there's only 4 of you doing the recapping. I'm gonna let you guys expand a little bit than I more normally do. Laurel.
So we found a hole. And then we went into the hole. And then we had a bad time.
What?
Yeah, we all got, well, not all of us, but most of us got a little glimpse, a little peeky peek of our worst fears.
Just
and
a
it was
taste.
also very dark.
It was also very dark. Jolie.
Into walls.
Oh, that perfect yawn.
Yeah, perfect time. So
Up, Killian, get a knicker. You know, for those powers you can't use tonight.
Oh.
So
Why you gotta hurt me like that, man?
You did it.
He likes it.
So upon entering the previous temple, though, with Raquel, there was a attack that was not an attack of ghostly figures upon Jolie, who were obsessed and speaking in a weird language about the fact she was pregnant. And then Raquel more or less was like, hey, she awakened me. She might awaken the other dude, who apparently is really bad. No idea who they are, but the other guardian. So we went to try to find the other guardian to see if we could find... What's her name?
Lydia.
Lydia. To see if we could find Lydia. Found a really gross altar with a bunch of, like...
Murder.
Dead people that were also like disemboweled and like beheaded and all sorts of nasty stuff all over it. Which most of us were just like, this area, we're done. Just kept on moving on to the next area.
Which is what Laurel described.
And
Aquila.
All right.
Bring it home.
So, last week, Yuki was a badass, and she fought off the Horrid, which was the monster that was...
Horror.
the horde, not the horde, sorry, that was attacking and, like, mentally attacking people with their fears. And she found Lydia once she was consumed by it, and it took a while to get back. Upon getting back, and people coming out of the hole, Miguel was freaking gutted and killed, but Killian brought him back. And was the ground shaking, or am I just making that up?
You're just making that up. There is no ground shaking.
There's no ground shaking. I'm just...
It just feels that way.
It was dramatic.
It's earth-shattering.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, I see. All right, but that's what we did.
Okay, so small detail. Killian had brought back Miguel, and Joe and everybody had come up with Lydia. Jolie had noticed something in the tree line. It was not pleasant. It was not fun. It was Luna, her eyes blood red. She now had markings down her face. And Miguel's eyes started to bleed. And he embraced Lydia, the person you've been trying to find and save to potentially maybe fix the problem that started so many episodes ago. And he proceeded to murder her right in front of you. In a hug. It was hug and then stab. And that is exactly where we left off. And...
What's going on over there? Oh, I can't see any of it, so...
I don't really imagine I can see around Lucas, can I?
You can. Lucas is not a big guy.
Killian has gone, like, pale face, like, just completely blanched, eyes wide, mouth agape, like...
Shadows lance out from the hole, stabbing through Yuki, and suck her into the hole.
Can I grab her?
You cannot, because I need some way to write off Yuki.
Oh, God.
I was about to say there's no way to get rid of her.
Well, now I can see. Get away from him. Back up. Lucas, get Johnny out of here.
You got new juice, get the fuck out, kid! Core, like, flies off this way.
Killian scrambles to his feet and goes chasing after the bird, but stops, like, right here. Like, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, God.
Aquila, go. Jolie, go. Cillian, fucking go.
Aquila, is there anything you'd like to do?
I mean, I know I'm not physically capable of doing anything against Miguel, but I'm not running.
Aquila, would you like to use your reset power?
Yep. I didn't know if I could only do that in battle or not, because it says like rounds and stuff.
No, you can. I'll allow for you to spend it outside of combat as well.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling it up.
Nope, it's okay. Now just remember, you're going to be the only person that knows what's about to happen.
Oh, God.
Like this. Core was back here. Oh, right. Yuki.
We can pretend she's there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
That's an easy drag.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a tough choice, but overall, I think Aquila would still go for Lydia.
The solution to potential problem? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that. Alright. Is it done?
Yeah.
All
Have
right.
you spent your hero point?
Oh, forgot about that. That's kind of important, isn't it?
A little bit.
A little
It
bit.
is a finite resource, unless you get all the Icar redeems like you did last week.
Again?
Alright, spent. Lydia, get back! And I'm gonna rush forward, and I'm gonna pull her away from Miguel.
And stabbed with shadows into hole.
What's going on over there?
Grab Lucas.
He grabs you back.
Aquila?
For the love of the gods.
What are you doing?
Aquila, what do you know?
What is Miguel doing?
Miguel looks like he's gonna like step over towards Lydia.
Stop him.
Why?
Oh, I'm gonna keep pulling her away from him.
Lydia, over here.
Alien's gonna put a hand on Miguel's shoulder. You need to sit down.
What are you doing, Miguel? You care about her, don't you?
He does, you hear Miguel say. Brandishes the knife and turns and tries to stab Killian instead. We'll just do unarmed. Killian, go ahead and give me that tough roll.
I literally can't make this.
You can make the tough roll. Only take 1 injury.
Okay.
That is within
That's right,
5.
it's against a DC.
Yep. So, turn, stab, after saying he does.
Well, that's not him.
Oh,
Lucas?
bitch.
Can I hop over this hole?
You can. You can hop 120 feet. I dare say you can hop over the hole.
Okay. I'm gonna hop over the hole and attack.
So Lucas is putting himself between Jolie and Lydia and gesturing for Aquila and Lydia to come over where they are.
I'm gonna send Lydia over that way. Yep.
Yeah. Oh geez. Yeah, that's gonna hit Miguel for sure. What did you roll? You critted.
No.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, 19.
I thought your axe had improved crit on it.
Oh, maybe
It does.
it hasn't come up before now. Let me see. You might be right.
Also, is the music playing or is my computer just quiet?
I have
Music's
I
playing.
have music.
Okay.
Mood setting.
It's my problem then. Don't mind me.
Yes, 19 and 20. You're right. You're right.
It's almost like I built these sheets. Weird.
Can you refresh the page quick?
Can I refresh the page?
Can I?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Okay, I didn't know if that was gonna mess anything.
Right, yeah, that definitely hits. What's the DC on your thing?
23.
And toughness.
Damn.
Can I try a persuasion check to yell at him?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say, you don't want to do this.
You're right, he doesn't.
Oh shit. Get Lydia out of here now.
All of you get out of here. And figure out who's controlling him. One of you?
Luna is.
Where is she then? Can your bird find her?
She was that way. I
And,
saw her in that tree.
and everybody click on your icons and roll for initiative. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And Gal. And Luna. This NPC. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Gillian, Jolie, Laurel, Aquila. Oh, that's right. Fit's not here yet. I was like, there's 5 of you. Where's the 5th player? right, Laurel, you're first.
All right. You know what I'm doing. I don't yet have another target, so...
That hits him. And,
Just it.
I mean, it hits. It doesn't do damage, but it hits. Oh, we got a random icker. It begins. Oh! Laurel, get a nicker. Get a hero point.
Aww.
Not Artie this time.
Yay!
All right, that was Laurel. Lucas is going to hold to make sure that Jolie gets away safely before moving out of protective area. Una. Miguel. 1, 2, 3. And he's fully blocked in because this is narrow passageways and stuff, so he's gonna stab Aquila. Does that beat your parry DC?
Most likely, but I'll check.
I believe it does.
I think it does. Let's just go with yes, because the answer is most likely yes.
All right, I need a toughness roll from you. Your DC is 24.
Yep.
Okay. 24, 19, 14.
My parry DC is 10.
Oh, jeez. All right, so you are going to take 1 injury.
Okay.
And you are staggered now.
Okay.
Which means you're dazed and hindered, which means you can only take a single standard action, and you can only move 3 squares.
Okay.
Until you rest.
So are we all...
essentially he nicks and he like stabs you in like an artery or like in a nerve on your leg.
Okay.
All right. Killian.
So I'm gonna run up. I would like to push Miguel in the hole.
You can attempt to.
What do I need to roll here?
You would need to give me a grab.
I'm gonna hero point that because I got a bunch of them.
Okay.
That's better.
19. You do not grab him. You go, he like dodges, like, and now you notice like bloody tears just like falling down his eyes. And Aquila, you can move or you can take an action.
Are we all under the impression that Luna is the one doing this?
That's what Killian said.
And she's running.
Yeah, okay. Magic Blast.
And Luna?
Yep.
Okay, okay.
She's still orange. I'm a little iffy about that one.
That hits her.
Oh, okay, cool.
The toughness roll on your magic blast. I think it's nope.
No.
I need to roll toughness. I believe it was a 19.
19 for
bottom right on that page, underneath like where you clicked in your notes and conditions. It'll say tough DC for magic blast.
Oh, 18.
Thank you.
Mm.
Them Aztec Scions tough, y'all.
Oh yeah.
6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That double move. Jolie.
Double check something real quick. And da da da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna try to grab her.
Okay, give me that grab.
That's some shit, but okay, well, whatever.
And Lucas will take his turn now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Protect the baby mama. And that brings us to the top. Laurel.
Okay. I'm going to use my running leap to get over there by Luna.
Okay.
And then use extra effort to get an extra turn, and then use a hero point to negate the fatigue.
Somebody watches the My Hero Academia stream.
I've done this one before.
And like she did that like last time, I think.
I think it was when you were like fucking with Cerberus too, is sometime you did it.
Maybe. It was something.
Something like that.
Something.
Yeah, that hits her.
But does it hurt?
Yeah, it hurts. Perfect. And Laurel, give me an investigation check real quick.
Okay.
You hear something running up from over this way. Yeah, you can't see it yet. You don't have line of sight yet. But something's coming.
Lucas, get her the fuck away.
Does Jolie relent to a grab? Of course she doesn't. Scoop. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Running in the same direction Lydia's running. Luna is impaired to movement. 1, a 2, a 3. Can she do anything to Laurel yet?
Okay.
So I need a will save from Laurel.
Oh, no, hero pointing that.
Oh, come on. It'll be fine. Nice. So
Thank goodness I had that extra.
Yeah. So Laurel, you will literally be like, "Ha, okay, I can take this bitch." It's what? It's like, "Oh, why am I leaving?" I don't think so.
My body. I do not consent.
Miguel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Killian.
Oh, he ran that way.
I don't have an icon for Lydia. You know what? Let's make an icon for Lydia real quick. Just real quick. Real quick. My library. It should be somewhere here at the top. Aztec, yeah. The unnamed one is Lydia.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to kill him, I'm gonna try to bash him over the head with the pommel of my sword.
Okay.
I need him to take a nap.
He is not yet weak enough for a finishing move, just so you are aware.
Okay.
But you can do, I will allow you to declare attacking with the intent of, like, knocking him out, like, not, like, doing, like, not slashing him.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for here.
Okay, cool.
If I get hero point, I've got a bunch of them.
Guys, we're only, like, 30 minutes
Oh
into the session. God.
Cool, nothing.
You have a full 4 hours. Maybe hold on to some hero points, guys.
No!
Maybe.
Be super cool if
This is important!
Oh, hey, a random harm.
Oh. I see how it is.
1, 2, 3. Killian, take off.
Did you cut your hand with the blade trying to hold it?
Yep. That's good enough.
That's a good move.
Aquila.
Still staggered?
Until you rest, you are staggered and you are still staggered.
Okay. Can I no longer see Luna?
Currently you have no line of sight on Luna, no.
Okay. Who can I see? Well, okay, I know I can see Jolie and Lucas.
You can see Jolie, Lucas, Lydia, and Laurel.
I'm gonna start making my way over to where Laurel is.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can see Luna. But you can
Alright.
only take one action.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Laurel, oh shit. You see Angelico. You've worked with Angelico before. You know fully raging Angelico. Fully raging Angelico is covered in like glowing like red glyphs, and he also has like the same like blood down his face that you saw Miguel have. So not only is he in frenzy, he's super not in control of himself. Six, Angelico has no like thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going after the squishies.
No!
Jolie.
Run.
You are currently grappled by Lucas.
I can still yell.
You sure can?
I would like to yell at Angelico, to get a hold of himself.
Wrong roll.
But it was really good.
It was great. I was like, how did I look at a 29 on a
get.
crit? Like, what? There you go.
Nice. This will be against.
It's insider will.
Mm-hmm. He can hear, so we'll go with. Oh, a random icker. Jolie, get a hero point.
Oh, thank God.
Oh god. Come back. Okay. What'd I miss? Saw the
Nothing.
random maker and then my Wi-Fi cut out.
Jolie yelled at Angelico.
Okay.
To get a hold of him. I was using, this.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. After established, continue spending center actions, maintain the entrancement. So you're entrancing him to do what? What is your intention? Because that thing can mean many things.
Save Lydia.
I'm gonna need an evens or odds.
May I ask why?
because he's mind controlled and in frenzy right now. The mind control is to murder Lydia. The frenzy, he doesn't really have processing function of his own brain. It's just murder.
Okay.
He is full tilt feral. So even if you got around the mind control, there's still the full tilt feral.
Okay.
Are you doing odds or are you doing evens?
You know what I'm doing.
I mean, sometimes you like to get even. I just like to check.
No, I don't.
I mean, you don't like to call evens or odds, so I'm just talking more in general.
Hey.
Get a hold of yourself. Perfect.
Save Lydia.
So, get control of yourself and save Lydia. Okay. Perfect. Which will take us back to... Oh, Lydia, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lydia declares fair escape. She runs off the map. Laurel.
Yup. Going
Yep.
after the problem.
It's not a problem.
That was not great.
It still hits. She's not a she's not a fighter. She has people for that.
2.
Yeah, 2. Sure.
No, I said me too.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, she makes that tough save. Good job, Luna. One, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. That's right, because Lucas has that advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pops Miguel. Unarmed. Damn, Miguel made the toughness check. All right. 5, 6. Luna. 2, 3, 6, because her injury only lasted 1 turn. And... Come on, come on. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. She has not consumed the blood of Laurel yet. We'll try it one more time. One more time. Last hero
I
point?
only have one. I only have one left.
Last one?
Yep, I'll use my last hero point.
Well, give yourself another one.
Aw, thanks, Dolly.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of this tonight. By the way, call me crazy.
I still don't make it.
Still don't make it. So Laurel, you're now looking at yourself from far away.
Oh, fuck.
There's like a small smile spreads over your face, twirls your axe. Miguel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miguel, Killian, you are still able. Killian, Jolie, Lucas, just say it. You all can still clearly see Miguel. You see that he is still under the effects. He does not go chasing after Lydia. He breaks off a different way. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd be a real shame if those satyrs show up right now. Oh, we got a random harm. And that's from Deadly, so it cannot impact Deadly. 1, 2, 3, Laurel.
I'm only doing to balance things out, and also Artie's not throwing bricks right now, which I feel is weird. So I need to make sure something happens.
Laurel, that's not gonna be on your sheet. That's not gonna be on you, Laurel.
Don't tempt me now.
Because you're currently in Luna.
I've got 7 bricks in the chamber.
Killian.
I don't want Miguel just running off on his own. I'm gonna go ahead and give chase. And what is it to? Where's the thing? Sorry, I'm looking at something.
It's okay. Take your time, my friend. It is still early in the evening. There's a lot of chaos to deal with.
Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results?
Somebody's watching an ad.
I was supposed to say, wait, is Hulu playing in my background? I'm like, no, okay, it's not.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's me or not. I'm loading up epic battle music on YouTube because it's silent for me.
No!
Things are getting crazy. I need something in the background. Can you still hear it?
Okay.
No, we cannot.
Okay.
I'm gonna move there, and then I'm going to tell Core to follow Miguel.
Caw! Aquila.
Nah, shit. Alright.
Oh, shit.
It's not a lot of options. Alright. I'm going to... Can I rest this round? Or do I have to actually...
Oh no, when I say rest, I mean like sleep.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. Magic blast him, I guess.
Who? Angelico?
Is he like charging at me?
No, ever since Jolie like yelled at him, he like seemed to be like snapping. The red glyphs on him seemed to be like starting to fade.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna run more towards Laurel then.
Okay, perfect.
So, 2, 3.
This is for you know who. For you, I'm honestly gonna need you to be more specific. There's a lot of people that could be for here. I'm gonna assume it's Deadly, but
I'm gonna assume Artie.
oh, it's for Artie. That's right after what she did at Werewolf. So Aquila, take a harm.
Okay.
And Angelico, because of the nice big open wound on Artie, or on Aquila, has to make another will save. And he makes it. You hear normally pleasant, friendly, awesome, hello friends, and Angelico just be like, get the fuck away from me! And like takes off. It declares fair escape off the screen. Which takes us back to Jolie.
I am going to. How is Lucas holding me?
Carefully, not like a Laurel, like over the shoulder, potentially damage the child. It's like imagine like bicep, forearm, like scoop the back of your thighs. It is just like running with you in one arm. You're essentially sitting on his arm, and he has grabbed your legs.
Okay. I'm gonna use that same thing on him. To persuade him, we have to go after Miguel.
I thought we had to go after Lydia. Okay, so let's see. It's insight or will?
Yes, against my persuasion.
Okay, hold on. It doesn't matter which I pick. Well, there's no way I could beat it, but just so you guys can laugh and see that I don't make every awesome NPC awesome in everything, go ahead and look at that stat.
Oh.
He's good at something.
He's good at a lot of things. Being smart, not one of them. He wasn't groomed to be a smart boy, he was groomed to be a hammer.
I'm also gonna yell at Killian to go find Lydia.
6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not all of them. 5, 6. Keeping Jolie behind him. Laurel. Remember, you're Luna right now.
Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, I can't move. Can I move up by myself?
Sure. All 6?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way?
I mean, like literally by myself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So down?
No,
By
the last
her.
one was diagonal. The last step.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm gonna try to punch myself.
All right. So 1 second. Skill. I'm going to assume that does not beat Laurel's toughness. Or parry.
No, it does not. Oh God, seriously, you're so fucking weak.
More Spanish than British.
I don't know that I can do a Spanish accent.
That's fine.
I'm not willing to try on the fly.
That's okay. That's fine. Just talking normal. Talking normal
I thought about it
voice.
for a second.
All right. That was Laurel. Lucas, that was his movement because Jolie's thing was, hey, go after her. Noticing a theme this week. Can't wait to fight Captain Ginyu tomorrow. I didn't do any possession. I tried to do a possession yesterday. It didn't work. And 2. Aquila, like Laurel's like coming up towards you, and it's like, oh my God, are you hurt? Seeing like the way that you're like, kind of like stagger, stumble, and just like as she like gets closer to you. Wait, that's Luna, not Laurel. Laurel. There we go.
It's fine. There are bigger issues at hand right now.
Swings the axe on you.
Okay. Well then.
Need your toughness check?
Yeah, okay.
Because I know that 31 beats you. All right. That is another injury, Aquila.
Okay.
And your movement goes down again. You can only move 1 space. But that only lasts for a turn.
Okay. I'm just looking at her with super wide eyes right now. The betrayal.
Miguel's going to attempt to stab Lucas since Lucas is blocking his way. That actually hits. And does damage. Holy shit. Lucas gets stabbed by a black onyx knife. Killian.
I was told to go chase Lydia, so...
That is what you were told.
That's 25, and the last 5 takes me off the map.
And Killian exits combat. Aquila.
Well then.
Laurel just dropped the axe on you.
I'm gonna go this way. Because I don't want to hurt her.
No.
Jolie.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna try to...
You patch up the wound. Cool. As you're, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Hannah's like, we need to get the knife. Like Lucas says that to you, we need to get the knife. And back to Laurel.
I'm gonna move between Aquila and myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just like look Aquila. Like, how about some context clues? Huh? You're a smarty.
All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucas is going to put down Jolie and attempt to grab Miguel. And successfully grabs the shit out of him. Which takes us to Luna. Axe at Aquila again. This time, it's accompanied with, I don't know what you did, but I'm not going to let you keep doing it. And right. Toughness roll.
Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it.
Do you not have a hero point?
I have 1, but I'm trying to save it. We're not even an hour in yet.
We're not. This is a rough one.
And Aquila goes, but?
This might be the time to use it.
How many injuries is that?
Sam, you are absolutely welcome to be in here. Yes, whenever you want to join up, just let us know. And how many injuries? So this will not kill you outright. This will severely injure you and put you out for the fight, for the rest of the fight.
Oh, shit. Fine, we'll spend the hero
you will
point.
come back after, like, the combat resolves and whatnot.
If she doesn't kill you.
If she doesn't kill you. However, I feel like you guys should know me well enough by now to know that I'm not just...
I'll spend the hero point.
Okay.
How many
anything's better than a 3.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Right.
I mean, that's a 19.
So, hold on. 23, 18. That is still another 3rd degree, which will still knock you out.
Okay. Well, we tried.
Wait, no, 9. That's 19. Never mind, because it's a hero point. Haha. Yeah. No, 1 injury. Still in it, Aquila. Still hanging tough.
We're hanging by a needle and a thread.
So that's just one more injury?
Yep. Okay.
Real quick, Aquila, what is your toughness rating?
-1.
Okay, if you take another injury, you will be falling unconscious. 10?
Okay.
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 All right. Miguel is gonna try to break. I'm not even gonna roll it because of Lucas's bullshit. Miguel cannot break out of Lucas's grapple because of Lucas's bullshit, which is, I'll link it. He's just, that's why he was able to, like, just one arm easily carry Jolie, and now he's just, like, one arm, like, lifting Miguel off of his feet. Just like, no. Arms pinned at his sides. Just like, no. I think not. Aquila.
Alright.
So Luna came up to you and told you to use context clues and read the situation. And Laurel attacked you and said, I don't know what you did, but I'm definitely going to stop you from doing it again.
Oh yeah, the shock of the axe blast is fading away. I'm shooting at what was once Laurel, I guess.
Blaster!
Blaster! Alright. I'm really hoping this doesn't hurt when you're yourself again.
Fuck me up, fam.
No. So that's the problem, you see? Just like dissipates on her. And Laurel just smiles at you. That's cute.
Oh. So you're not affected by magic. Brilliant.
It's not that she's not affected by magic, it's just that Laurel is such a badass that your attack did nothing to her.
Oh yeah.
Jolie.
Since he's already grappled, can I get like some sort of advantage in grabbing this dagger from him?
Yeah, I will give you a +3 on your strength check.
Strength?
Strength. Try to pry it out of his hand.
Strength.
Strength. Just click strength. Add 3 to it. So 9. You got it. Yeah, remember, Miguel has been told time and time again, not a strong boy. He is smart mental guy.
Yeah, but I just assumed you couldn't roll much worse than I did.
Well, surprise. I actually rolled better than you did. Thank you very much.
My point. You made my point for me. Thank you.
And...
well, okay, so when I grab it, I'm really, what do I do with this?
Keep it.
Puts it in my purse.
There we go. Now go after Lydia.
Knock him out. Oh, okay, hold on. Can I, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's Laurel's turn again.
Can I see them from my direction? Is that like...
Let's check. No.
No? Okay.
There's still definitely building blocking you.
Okay.
Token 2. To give Aquila a hero point.
Thank you.
I love this. This is great.
I'm glad I didn't spend them all last night.
What we doing, Laurel?
I'm going to tell Aquila, the only one here who can kick my ass is Lucas. Get him back. And then I'm gonna try to gouge my own eyes out. Because
Okay.
we weak.
Because we weak.
Wait, gotta go for something squishy.
I love it, though. Wait, are you trying to grab, like, gouge Luna's eyes out?
No.
The body you're currently inhabiting, or your actual eyes?
Mine.
Okay. needed to confirm. Body swapping's weird. You do not beat your parry defense.
It's not a weapon, though, is it?
It's still an attack.
Oh. Is that the difference?
Yeah.
I'm too good.
You are indeed too good. Lucas. Well, Lucas is gonna do what he's told.
Who's a good boy?
Mm-hmm.
He's just so good.
Well, so wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, not collapse. 6.
Piggyback ride.
There we
Where
go.
are you going? Oh.
Sky Rat lets loose the sky's or Lightning Rat lets loose the sky's fury as just a pillar of lightning just descends down into the middle of these ruins. And that skills. That hits. And Miguel. Miguel absorbs it.
Damn.
But Lucas is going to continue just blasting with lightning until Miguel falls unconscious. And that makes it Luna's turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oop.
Did she run past me?
No, she did her 120-foot leap. Because Laurel.
Do I see her jump over me?
Oh yeah, you see the blur of Laurel, red hair, majestic axe flying across the thing over towards the lightning.
Okay.
And Miguel's got nothing to handle this. He can't break out of Lucas's grasp. That's great. Aquila.
I'm going to... We saw the lightning in the middle, right?
Yep. You see the lightning happening over by the ruins.
Okay. Making sure this doesn't cost a hero point. Standard action. Okay. I'm going to do this for Laurel and I.
Okay.
Well, okay. Yep.
Hey, going chasing. I dig it. And Jolie.
We're going to... And look, things change. 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jolie, you are able to tell by the blasting patterns of that lightning bolt, you're currently standing in an area that would be hit by that lightning bolt if Lucas does it again.
Where's the length of that? How far out does it go?
It's 30 feet around him.
Can Laura and I move our characters?
Yeah, but he can do it in a straight line too, can't he?
He can.
Oh, look, they're in a straight line. Wow.
That's fine. Laurel can move her character. You can only take one action.
Me?
Nope, Aquila.
Oh.
But doesn't that cost one standard action?
It does, so you activating it was your only action.
Okay.
Right. Laurel, would you move now floating? Or are you going to wait for Aquila?
Oh no, I'm moving. She's kind of alone over here, so.
So she's safe?
Yeah.
You can move 250. I'm going to set you here and you let me know where to go. Hi, Phil. Oh, a random harm. Sweet.
I'm going to get out of the way of myself.
So you want to go more left? You want to go right?
I will go to the left. I'll go to the left a couple squares. At least so I can see Lucas. Because this is very important.
Boop. So Jolie, you'll see Luna floating over. You've never seen Luna float before.
That is not Laurel. Please knock her out. I'm not Luna. Knock her out.
I'm gonna roll insight on it.
Sure.
Can I roll insight on since it's not my turn? Is that okay?
I will allow socializing. It's fine.
I got a whopping 31.
Yeah, Luna's telling the truth. Luna's Laurel. Which means
I'm gonna yell at Lucas. Laurel's the enemy!
Laurel's the enemy.
It was all easier to put it into his kind of sort of dumb mind, you know?
No, he's a himbo. You're not wrong.
He's cute, but let's not overcomplicate this right now.
Right. So Laurel moved and said that as Luna, Lucas, like looks at Luna, looks at Miguel, looks at Laurel. Jolie's like, Laurel's the enemy. Just like.
I'm gonna point at Miguel and Laurel.
Turns and shoots. Through Miguel. Fuck it. He's gonna be in trouble if he doesn't do it. He's gonna be in trouble if he does do it. That hits. That beats both ACs. So Miguel's tough first. Versus. And then Laurel's tough.
I've never been so happy for you to mess that up.
And now Luna. Laurel walks up to you, Jolie. Keeps the axe at her side, but tries to grab you.
Can I use...
I'm gonna make a will save DC 18. You cannot.
Why not?
Oh, actually you can. But I forgot it didn't give her outright immunity. It just gives her hella advantage.
Okay. So, unless she botches. Which she definitely didn't. So, fair enough.
Yep. Okay. And grab.
Super grabs.
And positions herself now to be, with you in front of her, and to be her shield from Lucas. And if we want to get out of this and get to some roleplay instead, I'm fine with ending combat. Essentially,
I'm going to tell him to shoot me.
Yeah, that's one he's not going to do.
I'm going to use persuasion on it.
Okay, I will let. I am willing to let that happen in combat narration.
Okay.
But after he just shoots you anyway, Laurel's going to do her 120 jump along with you, and is abducting Jolie.
Okay.
Cool. Is everybody fine with this mediation? That can currently even do anything in it. Jen left, so I'm going to assume she's a yes. Akila, Artie, are you cool with moving out of combat for now?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, she's back. Put your headphones in. There we go. Good girl.
Oh.
Oh no, what did I miss?
I'm getting abducted. Are you good with it?
We've called for mediation, so we could get to roleplay moments.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And perfect. Boom. Boom. And Deadly's gone. I was like, all right, time to give Deadly some time. Let's go. He's gone. Shit. All right, then we'll move to Killian and Lydia. Huh. Hello, handsome. How are you today?
Not in the mood.
I mean, I could make you in them.
Don't touch me.
Boring.
I'm just here to make sure you stay safe. Also, not boring, but I kind of have a thing with Miguel's sister, so we're just not gonna.
The one that's in the dream world?
Oh yeah.
So you want to spend your entire life having what? You know what? Whatever floats your boat, champ. Wet dreams for the rest of your life. Sounds great.
Have you developed the cure yet?
No. I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I mean, I can. I do not have the... I need the raw material. I need
Poison?
I need to get the poison, or I need to go to the source of Erebus and collect it there. But if
We
I
have
get
some
it,
of it.
if you have the poison on you.
The group has it. I think Laurel has it.
Okay, so we gotta... I don't know who Laurel is, but we just gotta go find Laurel. Cool.
Yeah, you won't be able to miss her.
Why not?
Tall, kind of feisty. Definitely looks like she could kick both of our asses.
Okay, cool. It's always good to know which big angry ones are your friends.
We
Yeah,
need
I
to
get
find
that.
them, and then we can do that. Then, yeah.
Phil, you have 6 redeems left, my dude. You only used 2 last night. Oh, wait, no. And then you did a random harm here. My bad. So you've got 5 redeems left, Phil. Speaking of which, I don't think I did the random harm.
No, you didn't.
Cool. Can't be Akila because it'll kill her. So, Joe. So, Laurel, take another one.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just gotta go find the angry one. I'm guessing she's the one with the axe. And then, get the stuff, and I can at least make 1 dose of curing.
Why did you wake that thing up down in that pit?
Oh, wait, which pit?
The spooky thing with the nightmares.
Because nothing's gonna chase me in there with the spooky thing with the nightmares. Tell me a better defender. He put me in a different realm of existence where things can't get to me unless they get, like, through him. Or I don't see why I wouldn't have done that.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah?
Look, all I know is right now I'm kind of useless power-wise, so, yeah. Let's go find the others. And
So
hopefully they've dealt with this.
So you can't stop me from touching you.
I do have a sword. I kind of brandish it.
Oh no, not a sword. Please don't hurt me, sir. Toes the ground a little.
First Raquel makes out with me, now this.
Wet dreams from Esmeralda. You're just batting 1,000 down here in Mexico.
I can't wait to go back to Ireland.
We're more fun.
You've obviously never been to a Fae party.
Obviously. Alright, cool. Deadly's back. Hey, Finn.
Yep.
So,
what's up?
So, what you would know from last game. Driving a long ways.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Lucas very dumbly, not very well, is, like, texting in the back seat, and he's getting more and more angry as he's texting. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like, sorry, I can't wait. Hands on shoulders, Yuki. And, like, the Bifrost from the Thor movies happens, and when the light clears, Yuki and Lucas were gone.
Okay.
And you're alone in the truck.
Alright. I'm gonna put a podcast on. A true crime podcast, of course.
Of course.
Got white girl life.
As you're listening to the true crime podcast, like, you're still able to detect lies and truths. So it's like, random fact gets said, it's like, oh, you dick. Did they frame this man?
Listen to interviews, you know, it's mixed in with the interviews with the things, and cops like, I found evidence. Lie.
And as you're driving, give me an investigation.
Come on.
I'm glad, Chris, I am glad you picked up what Lydia was saying.
Lowest roll I've ever done for investigation, a total of 10.
That's more than enough. You're like driving, like you glance in your rear view. It's like, oh, it's nice to like have a little bit of peace and quiet right now. I hope my group's okay, but it's nice to have some peace and quiet. There's a raven sitting in like the back seat.
Ah, the Morgan, I see.
It's missing a
Or
left
representative.
eye. It's missing a left eye.
Never fucking mind.
You're like, never mind. You take your eyes like away from the mirror, just like, nope, that's fine. And like on the hood of the car, there's another raven. It's missing its right eye.
Can I pop my hood?
While you're driving, you could. You might cause damage to the windshield, or like block your line of vision. But yeah, you can do it.
Oh yeah, but the bird's on the windshield, right?
The bird is on the hood of the car. Yes.
Yup.
Put on the windshield wipers and
Popping the hood.
You pop the hood. Bird like hops up a bit, like lands back on the hood, slamming it back down.
Worth a try. but funny as fuck.
The void of space that is like the missing eye just starts to glow in response to your attack on it.
Can I use my powers of, being able to modify and create mechanical stuff to turn the sprayers for my windshield around so it sprays at the bird?
Sure.
Okay. Because that's what I'm definitely going to be doing.
Cool. Yeah, no, you can totally be like, and rotate, and... The bird, like, cocks its head as it's sprayed with, like, the water and windshield fluid, just like... The eye stops glowing as it's completely perplexed by the audacity and maybe a bit of the stupidity of the antics happening right here. It's just like, they can't. They can't. The eye stops glowing. There's like a voice, the sound of a voice, throat clearing itself in the cab with you.
Coming from what bird?
No, coming from in the cab with you.
Is the bird? Where's the bird in the back?
Bird in the
behind.
When you look back behind you, either in the mirror or like turn to look, like bird's gone. There's just an old man, like in like a brown tweed suit. He has a very fancy like leather eye patch on, just like looking out the window.
Should I start the fare now for the cab, or charge to you later?
You can charge me later.
I'm gonna turn on Myths and Legend and specifically go to the ones all about Odin and him being a fucking dick.
Well, Odin seems completely unbothered by this. He's just like, oh yeah, I'm a monster. You know what's great? You know what's awesome though? It's still not half as bad as your Pantheon.
Debatable.
Anything that's ever interacted with Zeus would like to have a word.
I don't know if Zeus is really part of the Pantheon anymore. He's
especially
just
especially like every woman.
I mean, that's partly why I don't associate with my Pantheon, and really and truly not much of other Pantheons either.
So it's said, so it's told. What are you two grinning about? Anyways. So here you are, all alone.
I'm not alone. I have company now.
I see why they all hate you.
I'm just making a statement, correcting your flaw.
No, I was going to offer to get you to your friends quicker, but you know what? You're right. Enjoy your 700 miles on the road.
Out of curiosity, what have you been planning? I've been hearing multiple things that you're planning something.
Oh, I'm planning on changing the entire way the world works.
Does it involve that thing that was released?
Oh, I didn't do that. That was your Pantheon that did that.
Well,
I'm just
of a couple other Pantheons. But...
No. Your boy, Fetter, convinced them all to do it.
We can talk about your boy because he's not my boy.
Oh, sorry, your cousin, your family member, your Pantheon mate did it.
Yeah, well, he did it out of stupidity, so...
Again, just saying, your Pantheon worse.
Yep. I'm not arguing that fact. I agree with that fact.
He fades out of existence, leaving you there to travel alone again. Tired of your shit. And... Jolie. You're there with Laurel, but not Laurel.
How is Laurel holding me?
Carefully. Also not trying to, like, cause harm to you or your children.
Really?
Really?
Interesting. You want to let me in on the purpose of this?
Yeah. Hostage, Lucas likes you, your party likes you. Why not?
So you want them to come chasing after us?
No, I want a shield and negotiation tool.
What's your shtick? What's your point?
My point is to make humanity great. That is the purpose given to me by my father. And in order to do so, we have to change things here in the world.
How do you plan on doing that?
I'm going to the end of time.
How do you plan on doing that?
It's easy. Your husband opened up the door.
Then why don't you just go?
Oh, because I had to stop Lydia from being able to create the thing that could kill Erebus.
You mean save everybody?
Save the Greeks.
More than just the Greeks.
I really don't care about the other gods, other pantheons, anything like that. I care about humans.
Well, aren't the Scions that are currently affected human, technically?
No, they're little godlings, just like you and me.
Okay, but we matter too.
We don't have to.
Why not?
How much better would the world be without all of the titans, all of the stupid god machinations, so on and so forth, etc.?
I mean, you're trying to imagine a world without any sort of religion whatsoever, and
No,
not
they
just
can. I'm fine with religion. I'm just saying religion that actually wouldn't matter.
So fake religion.
Yeah. See.
But I don't see the point in that. I mean, sure, I'm not saying that all gods or scions are that great and doing everything that's good for people. I'm not trying to tell you that. I would never argue that. However, some of us do good work, okay?
Good's not worth the
Some of us
bad.
try for the best of humans.
Good's not worth the bad.
I think that's a matter of opinion.
Right. I'm not saying it's not an opinion.
Okay, but you're trying to shove your agenda onto the whole world based on your opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, that's where we kind of differ a little. I think consent's kind of key in this.
Sometimes you gotta know what's better for people.
Yeah, but see, that's that whole you think people don't need gods, but you're kind of acting like a god when you're trying to tell them what is good and not good for them. So you're kind of doing the thing that you think is bad for them.
Well, the thing is after I do the thing that I think is good for them, not bad for them, when I do the thing that is good for them...
No, you were saying it was bad for them to have gods making decisions for them and doing things and having their machinations and everything, and that's what you're doing.
No, see, yeah, yes, but when I'm done with mine, it never happens to them again.
Okay, but you're doing one big one and acting like it's not as bad as all the little ones.
It's
and
not.
Yeah, but it is. In fact, it's kind of worse.
I can keep you conscious as a shield or unconscious. Which would you prefer?
See, I don't think you like somebody arguing this point with you because I think deep down,
She's punching you. Laurel's punching you.
She's touching me.
Yep.
She's been touching you, hasn't she?
Yep. I'll make that power roll again.
That's fine.
All right. Give me a tough roll. Take an injury, Jolie. Laurel just pops you in the face.
That was fucking rude.
I gave you the choice.
So you just gonna lead with violence?
Have you not picked up on anything about what my Pantheon's about?
No, I've picked it up.
So yes, C. Violence is kind of the way.
It's not how
Holds up. You start again. She holds up the Duke like she's ready to just keep swinging if she has to.
I mean, if you don't feel like you can logically explain yourself.
I'm logically explaining myself. You just don't understand.
I don't understand because it's not logical. That's a grab.
No, my bad. Wrong one. It's the same dice pool, but... KO.
That's fine.
Okay. So pretty. Wish she'd come along with it. Oh well. Yuki. Hold on. Let me move back. Let me move back here. Do. Boop. Miguel's. Hey, no, unattach each other. Miguel's knocked out as he just throws him into a thing. They're gone. Aquila's here. And for the rest of the party, you see Yuki claw her way back out from the hole that she had been pulled back down into. There's like black goo and viscera on her. And like she's got the spear like in full shadow form. She's like,
were you done making out? Luna says.
And one of the Aztec people standing there with you, with the group, Yuki. There's Thorfriend, Aquila, and Luna, and that's it.
Where the fuck is everyone?
Well,
First of all, this is Laurel for the time being. Points at Luna's body.
What?
Second of all,
what if you guys just killed this body? Would I go back?
Where is your body?
I'm getting there. Second of all, Luna ran off in Laurel's body. And am I caught up on what happened?
With Jolie.
Okay, with Jolie. And third of all, Luna is not an ally anymore. She turned Miguel. And
Lucas will point to passed out and tied up Miguel.
And Angelico against us.
What the fuck? How? What did she do?
She took over their bodies.
Oh, so that's just her thing. Okay, that's fucking great.
Her one
What is
thing.
What is Jolie doing with her?
Jolie was a shield.
Why did she go with her?
She was a shield.
She didn't go with her. She was taken.
Okay.
No, I'm hearing a lot of judgment from you, but you were in the hole for a very long time.
Yeah, it was not a fun time.
Neither was it out here. So
Clearly.
we're a little grumpy.
I think we all are.
I'm tired of people being in my body. I want it back.
Lucas is like,
Can you do any of your normal stuff in this body? Okay,
do
that's what I was
anything.
afraid of. That's not good. Okay. Do we know where they went?
Killian and Lydia went that way. Lucas points north. Not Laurel, with her impressive leaping capabilities, went some way that way.
Also pointing north?
Nope, pointing to the east.
Oh. Why did they go to the north then?
Lydia was running like a coward, trying to get out of harm's way. Killian went after Lydia because Jolie told him to.
Okay. And what are we doing here?
Figuring out what we're going to do.
Okay. That would be good.
Don't move from here.
Okay.
Lucas looks up, holds a hand up to the sky. Bifrost Beam, Yuki, you've seen this before, just envelops him and he's gone when it dissipates.
That again. Lovely.
Fid, give me a vehicle.
If this involves running somebody over, can I just fail it?
Nope, does not involve running someone over.
Damn. 17.
17, cool. Light beam from the sky envelops the video. You're just like, oh, you're good. And then when it dissipates, it's there is the loud sound back where you guys are of a truck just falling onto the ground. And hey,
He's just as impatient as he always is.
boom. Your friends are in danger.
No shit.
You said boom. And I see my name. I don't see a token. Hold on, let me refresh. There we go. I can see things now.
Yay.
You missed your chance to fight me.
You're
Fid,
still here. I can still fight you.
Fid, one of the Aztec people says that to you.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I can still fight you. You're still here, but why would I want to fight you?
Someone else explain to him. I'm tired.
That's
His body is so weak.
Lucas. That's Laurel. Laurel is Luna.
Okay.
Luna has Jolie, Killian is with Lydia. And everything is an issue apparently now.
So, is there a plan in place?
There are many things we need to be doing, but only so many ways we can do them.
I'm going after Jolie.
Please beat the shit out of me.
Okay.
Pet my head.
No! Why?
What?
So, are we going to Killian then? Lucas, by the way, Thor dropped me off. Not Thor. Odin dropped me off. Sorry, Odin dropped me off. you know, I may have pissed him off a little bit, by the way.
What do you mean Odin dropped you off?
I don't know if I'd piss somebody off.
Or maybe it wasn't Odin, but Odin was in my car, or someone was in my fucking car. You know, big old eye patch. You know, they didn't like myths and legends stories about everything through there.
Yes, I'm sure that's what pissed him off out of everything in your truck.
I may have also sprayed the Raven with windshield wiper fluid and tried smashing it with my... Yeah.
Well, good. Odin sucks, he says as he walks away.
Right.
I'm the one that brought you, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I can only do one at a time, and when I immediately got here, well, there was a catastrophe. I'm sorry for my delay in bringing you with.
Is the truck fine?
Truck's fine.
Okay.
And Lucas goes off to go try to find Jolie and Laurel. Not Laurel. What do you guys?
I'm gonna go with.
Okay, cool.
Going with.
Oh, okay. So leaves Aquila and Fid, the two smarties. Fid, Aquila does not look good. Aquila is severely beaten. She has a massive stab in her leg, a couple of axe gashes on her body.
All right. I'm gonna have you sit down. Tell me what's been happening here. We can put our heads together and we can figure out the next best step to do what we need to do.
Well,
So sit down for me, Aquila.
I know you've missed a lot, but a lot has happened. I don't have time to sit. Lydia is in danger. Jolie is in danger. We are running out of time with every second we sit doing nothing.
Aquila, I'm gonna ask this nicely. Sit down. We need to go over this stuff calmly and assess the situation and go things in the proper way we need to go.
Already healed too.
Calm yourself and your emotions.
Thanks, Phil.
And I'm using treatment, by the way, to try to help her if she sits down.
Okay, roll treatment.
I did.
Begrudgingly sit down.
Her rage heals her. Cool. Heal 3 more, Artie.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
Stabs and gashes no more.
I mean, there's still, like, gash. You're still staggered.
Yeah.
But at least you can take hits again.
Okay.
So, what the fuck has happened? Where Jolie's gone. They're going after Jolie. Where's Killian? What's Killian doing? Is he okay?
Of Killian, I do not know, but he went off with Lydia to protect her when Miguel was taken over by Luna. Luna is not an ally. She is now our enemy. She has taken over Miguel and Angelico's bodies, and then proceeded to take over Laurel's body, and now she's off with Jolie, and Killian and Lydia are off somewhere else, and that is the situation.
Okay, and what do you think is priority to do right now?
My priority is Lydia, because she's going to hopefully put an end to this madness of all the shadow figures in your pantheon disappearing.
Good. I'm glad we both agree on this. So, how are we going to do this then?
Well, we need to find them, and I don't know where to start.
Is Miguel down there, by the way, Matt?
Yeah, Miguel is severely beaten and passed out and tied up.
Well, we can start with interrogating him.
Aquila, you would know that's a bad idea.
That is not something I would recommend at the moment. Don't do it. Leave him be.
Raise an eyebrow at that one.
I just told you that Luna took over Miguel and Angelico's bodies. Until Luna's the issue with Luna is resolved. Waking Miguel is not a wise decision. Don't touch him. Leave him be. We need to do this without him.
That's fair. So, any other idea?
Well, we were over here and walk over to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I went over to the left. We were all up here in this area, so I believe that the best course of action would be to travel this way to hopefully find Killian and Lydia.
Okay, and it wasn't Killian's special way of travel, was it?
I didn't see.
I'll look around for fucking crows.
There's one crow. Hanging out on this rock above Miguel.
I take out some snacks, some lentils.
Caw.
Check the bag. Is that his bird?
Caw! Flaps wings.
Can you show us the Killian?
Points its beak down at Miguel.
Now, Akila, I know you said it's not a good idea, but if they're tied up, what special powers do they have that can free them? Anything?
It's an Aztec god. In case you did not get the memo quite yet, they're not exactly complacent.
Laurel, you're standing in the middle of like these mountainous woods. Jolie's face beat into a pulp.
Okay. Can I roll me some treatment then?
You can roll some treatment, or you can do your sunbathing.
One then the other.
Okay. Treatment. That is good enough to Jolie heal 2, and you're woken up to Laurel standing over you.
What is she doing actively? Like, is she actively treating me?
She's actively like trying to like tend your wounds by using her hands.
Got some super glue from the pocket.
Well, you shouldn't hit me if you're just gonna
stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Please.
You notice the tone is less sensual than it has been in recent time. It's more angry, more what you're used to. And sunbeams come out to start healing.
Is this like, buyer's regret kind of, hitter's regret?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm me again, so could repress a lot of guilt right now. If you could make that easy on me, I'd really appreciate it.
Insight check on that. Yeah, it's true. So is her statement about feeling guilty, even though she wasn't the one that did the damage to you. It's still like she did the damage to you.
Oh, good golly gosh, I'm so glad you're back.
Are you?
I mean, yeah, you see what the other one did? At least you never hit me in the face before. That was kind of rude.
It's true. Does your best feature.
Oh, well, thanks, darling.
You can feel like your face like mending from all the blows that not Laurel did to you.
How did you get your body back?
I have no idea. Hope I'm not coming to kill me.
Well, where was not you at?
Oh, I was bringing everyone here to beat me up.
I was walking with Lucas and Yuki.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably go there. Can you jump?
Let's just wait. We'll just wait here.
Well, is she probably gonna do something to them, so we should probably go.
She's
I can stay here if it makes you feel better, and you can go.
No, absolutely not.
What? Why not? I promise to stay. Well, I think she's the only real threat left.
Well, I can tell you she's not much of a physical threat.
Yeah, but if she does the same thing with Lucas that she did to you, then...
What did she want?
She's got ideas. She's got ideas.
She's got plans.
Into the whole gosh darn world. It's a whole thing. It's a lot.
I don't know if her magic just wore off or if she swapped us back. So what was she going to do?
Immediately she planned to use
Immediately, we're kind of assessing threats right now.
Okay, well, I learned a lot.
Triage.
She was planning to use me as some sort of hostage against Lucas.
Was she telling the truth? Because if so...
I mean, that was the plan at the time, it seemed like, but maybe it changed. And I'm just saying, if I don't know.
Saw too.
I'm just saying, if she wants somebody, powerful, she's right there near Lucas now.
Well, yes, he is the one I was sending to kick my ass, so... Fuck.
Yeah, well...
Let's hide you. How about we hide you?
I'm not real good at that, but I can try.
I know it's really hard for you to be quiet.
Well, even then, I'm kind of bright. There's not a lot I mess with. Unless you put me, in my bedroom, and then I kind of, mesh right in there. But in this greenery, do you see me?
You have no idea how hard it is for me to not just, rub dirt directly on your face. So if you could, convince me not to do that, that would be really great. Don't touch me. Use your words. Come up with a better plan. I'm not a Heidi girl, in case you hadn't wondered.
You're not a Heidi girl. I'm not a Heidi girl. I'm just saying I can go find a tree.
I can't. You know what? You're clearly not the point, right?
I'm not. I'm not the point. I think she's in self-preservation mode. I think that's what she's in.
Well, this would be a great opportunity for her to just leave, but not really sure that's her plan either.
Yeah, I'm not real sure there. I'll hide. You go find Lucas. Sound good?
Yep, I'll just keep shining like a fucking beacon.
Oh, okay. If they're looking at you, they can't be looking at me, right?
Get out of my beacon.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna...
Jolie, you will be fully healed by the time that this exchange is done. And break. Alright, Killian, you and Lydia are together. Aquila and Fid come walking up.
Looks at both of them in the face. They don't have blood running down their face.
They do not.
Oh, finally.
Hey, someone's happy to fucking see me.
What do you mean by finally?
Why do you sound so mad?
I don't know.
Because everything has gone to absolute shit.
Yeah, hell in a handbasket.
Is Lydia...
The best way to take the next method is deep breaths, Aquila. Clear the mind
shut
of all
up.
emotions.
No one wants your anti-emotional bull right now.
That helped us get us here.
Is that your
Thank you
truck?
very much.
Pretty goth girl, looks at Fid, looks past him a bit down the path. It's that your truck?
Technically, no. I was driving it last, though.
You wanna get out of here?
Fid, Lydia, Fid, where's the toxin that we got? Do you have it? Who has it? And where are the others?
Back this
Funny
way.
thing.
Moving.
Look. Aquila, right now you're our fighter. I'm fucking useless. Fid's always kind of like that. Let's go.
Excuse me. I'm not useless. I hold my own in the fight all the time.
I'm very cranky right now, Fid.
I can tell. Are you gonna get mad at me for agreeing to something that you said? Is that what we're doing today?
We are not arguing right now.
Well, if you guys don't want to like use the truck, can I use the truck to get out of here?
No, you're staying here.
Absolutely not.
Well, then how about we go somewhere safe? In the truck. Away from here.
You and your friends have made a absolute mess going through that.
Not my friends. Not my friends. I was brought here against my will. Thank you very much.
We weren't talking about...
I think they're talking about opening the door.
Yeah, we're talking about opening the door this time.
You and the rest of your party members have made an absolute mess of an entire pantheon and what could be more pantheons. You are not running off and escaping this. You are helping us to fix this situation.
You know where would be a great place to fix this situation? Not in the threat of imminent death.
There's no imminent death here.
There's no safe way of doing this.
Luna's here. Imminent death is just around the corner.
Then we will deal with Luna if we have to. You have done wrong. You need to face the consequences. And you need.
Who has the poison? We need her to fix this issue, first and foremost.
I've been nothing but willing to help.
Until now.
Until now, when you show up being a fucking bitch. So you know what? Fuck the Dodecatheon.
Hey, listen.
How about that?
Listen,
you know what? I take back my offer to help. Fuck all of you, and she goes to walk off.
Can I reverse gravity? And just keep her from having her feet on the ground?
You can, but you know that she would. That's not exactly how your power works. It's like she'd be able to just float away. Even better with you doing that, as a matter of fact.
Listen, I know you guys are upset. We need to fucking calm down for a fucking second so we can handle things properly. All right? Can you guys fucking do that for 1 second?
I'm just saying, how am I supposed?
Not you. Okay. I'm talking about my group here.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry if that came up to you. You are actually trying to say something that might be useful, but who has the stuff she needs?
I thought it was you or Laurel.
I was not in charge of anything. I thought it was Laurel.
Then Laurel has it. I'm going to go find my bird.
Your bird's alive?
Yes.
You saw the bird hanging out with Miguel.
I wasn't sure if that was his bird or not.
That's fair.
Yes, I puked up my bird like 6 hours ago.
Oh. Kind of interesting and gross at the same time. Was it the bird that was kind of bothering Miguel?
Watching Miguel, thank you. As I asked him to.
I was ready for him to peck the fuck out of Miguel, my honest opinion there. But, okay, yeah, so you go check on your bird. What we need to get Laurel. We need to get that sack or whatever we need to get from her. We need to give it to Lydia here.
Guys, it's great that you have a sample. That small amount, I could maybe make, depending on how big it is, 2 doses against the venom. We need to get to Erebus if I'm going to fix the Dodecatheon. Therefore, ergo, we should just leave.
We need the rest of the group, no matter what.
Do we?
Yes, we are not leaving them behind.
Okay.
They may be temperamental, some of them, more so than others, but they are extremely competent in the fight, most of them. And the other one is very extremely confident with dealing with people.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure on Yuki.
So Luna's mostly immune to being manipulated like a person, and she can take over your best fighters. So can I just go, like, wait somewhere safe while you go traipsing through Luna's death mountain?
Killian, do you know someplace close by safe for someone that we can teleport her to? That'd be safe?
I can't do anything, Fid. I can't use any of my powers. None of them. The only thing I can do is talk to my bird.
What?
I fucking resurrected Miguel. And when I do that, I can't use any of my powers until I let my body rest because it's very taxing magic.
Okay.
When I said earlier that I'm fucking useless right now, I literally mean I could talk to a bird, I can swing a sword, and I'm not really good at it.
Aquila, do you have any ideas for keeping someone safe? Does your father have a safe house anywhere near here that we can stow her in?
Put her back in the nightmare dimension.
Yeah, can I just go back to the hole? I'll go back to the hole.
Is she gonna be safe in the hole? If you're safe in the hole, go back in the hole.
She said she was perfectly safe in the nightmare realm, and then we'll just send Yuki back in to go get her again.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm volunteering Yuki to go to the nightmare world.
You be safe, but you don't go far.
She'll pull out an onyx blade and, like, cut her hand, like, drip some blood down onto the dirt. It's like, I give you my word. I will not leave here unless you all die.
A baby.
I'll shake the hand.
Say what?
My small fuzzy child.
Are they going for a handshake?
Yeah.
Yeah, shake the hand.
Okay.
Oh my god, I thought it was your tablet. No, it was my phone.
Okay, be safe.
Sorry. Thought I was...
Best I got. Don't trust your friends. Come up with some kind of code or password or something.
I could just ask them if they're who they are.
Lydia will jump down the hole.
Right. Let's go and find everybody else now.
All right.
I'm gonna call the car over, and so we can start driving over in that direction.
We're gonna call it over. Help you.
Mm-hmm.
I have taken a seat next to Miguel, pulled the cord down onto my shoulder. Is Miguel awake yet?
Miguel is still knocked out. Lucas fucked him up really good.
What are you doing?
Speaking of which, Yuki,
Yes.
you are walking with Luna, which you know is Laurel, and Lucas. And, like, as you guys are, like, traipsing, like, trying to find, like, occasionally I'll be like, all right, well, here's, like, clearly, like, an impact zone from the Mighty Leap. And then, like, there's 2 steps, and then everything's going on. It's like, so still jumping. Okay, that's great. And it's like, give me an insight check. It's like Lucas, like, stops, is just, like, staring for a moment. And then, like, you'll hear Luna says, like, what the fuck?
What?
And then a lightning bolt descends down onto Lucas's body. Like, just a moment or two after that.
What the fuck?
Does that beat your dodge DC? I'm pretty positive it do.
Yeah, sure it does.
Pretty positive. So give me a toughness roll. take an injury and you are dazed, you are at half movement. No, wait, no. You can only take one action, so you can either move or attack. As Lucas turns on the party. As far as you can tell.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's not me, you hear Luna say behind you.
What? Oh no.
It just sinks in.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
Luna just starts running.
Running.
Okay, cool. It's like, You hear Luna saying, "I can't." You hear Luna saying, "I can't fight me in this body."
Fucking run then.
All right. So, which direction are you running? Are you running east or back west the way you came, Yuki?
Where is Luna running?
Luna's running back the way you guys came.
Then I'm gonna follow.
Okay. Cool.
I don't need to split any more than we already have.
Can I see the lightning from wherever I am?
Both you and Jolie will see like a massive bolt of lightning fall from the sky into the mountains near you.
Oh no.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be back to get you.
Okay.
Laurel's gonna start sprinting toward the lightning.
And then for the people that are to the west, you guys it's further away, but you would also see like just out of nowhere lightning like fall from the sky into the woods of this mountainous area.
Well, there's our head start.
And Laurel.
Yeah.
So we're going to go adventuring towards the lightning?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. Investigation. As you go walking through the woods. Versus... What is stealth? Yep, no, that would be. Luke is trying to hide, but you see him peeking out a bit behind a tree.
No, there you are. This is just like that time in Belize, huh?
Aye, lass, sure.
Attacking.
Yeah. She clearly has no idea how Lucas actually behaves and has spent zero amount of time with him. He's like, be a stupid Viking. Doesn't work. Right. Boom. I will let you go first, since he failed his stealth. Against you.
No.
You were swinging on him?
Yeah.
That's a 23. Let's look at Lucas. You win. Boom. His toughness. Crit.
Yeah.
Yep. So he takes that axe blow.
I'm clearly not used to attacking him with weapons.
Right.
The weapons feel wrong.
Just your hands. And... Okay. Literally, like, grabs you by your arms, picks you up, and just yeets you down the mountain.
Okay.
And... Oh. Wait, where? is not the top, is it? Oh, it is. Or is it? I'm so confused right now. Yep, this is the entire map. Okay. I think. Did I fuck this up? No, I didn't fuck this up. Yep, nope, that is the top. So, you go tumbling, flying, and bam, land into some weird remains of a temple. It is very decrepit, very, like, old and done over, like it hasn't been used in hundreds of years. And... where are you? Here you are. And... hey, he's not far behind you. Lands there with you.
Am I supposed to be seeing a map?
Oh, I haven't moved it yet. My bad, my bad. It's one... oh, God. Jeez, it's not one panel over. It's here. So everybody else in the party, go ahead and give me a perception roll real quick. Cool. Oh, no.
Shit. Supposed to do the one thing I'm good at. Why?
Oh, whoops. Trying to...
Jolie, Fit?
Yep, on. I was petting my cat.
Oh shit, that's actually a natural one.
Sure is. That's why it's red.
Huh.
And Yuki. Perfect. 15 was the target number we were looking for. Akila, you won't notice, but fortunately you're with other party members. You guys see, like, the blur, like, the beams of sunlight that normally is Laurel, that you know you are safe enough to assume is Laurel, go soaring down the mountain. And then you're also fairly positive you see, like, speck of, like, a distant figure also, like, just jump after. Jolie, they're less specs for you because you're actually close to him. Same for you, Yuki.
See an ant falling down.
Yep, so you're literally like, oh, there goes Laurel. Oh, that's probably not Lucas going after her. Good times, good times. No, we're gonna say we actually landed over here. That way I can move the map off of Sam's panel. And... okay, everybody who's not about to be getting murdered by not Lucas Thorson, what are you doing? Are you going to start heading down this temple, or are we going to, like, stick to our plans? What are we doing?
I'm gonna yell for Luna.
Okay. Boss fight music. Akila, what are you doing?
Alright, so there was Laurel off in the distance. What was the other option?
Stick to your plans, like, or go help Laurel, who's clearly about to be in some kind of serious fight. Yep. Or stick to some kind of plan, like get Lydia safety, find Jolie, whichever.
A question for you.
Well, the original was find Laurel, and Laurel was Jolie. So continue with Laurel.
It might not even matter because I don't know if I can get to them in time. But for this, it says I'm able to plant suggestions to the hearts and minds of the target.
After seducing them.
Yes. However, that said, Lucas's body is in love with me.
Right. Lucas's mind is in Luna's body.
I know, but it says heart.
Like, I'm not the literal heart.
It could be.
And I am letting you know it is not.
Okay.
It is the emotional heart. If you were an Aztec god, heart would definitely mean heart.
But we're not. Thus.
Right, thus, no, it's not going to apply to Lucas's physical heart. It is his emotional connection with you.
fine.
is what I meant by the heart.
I give you props. That's definitely an argument I would make too. So
Yeah, that's definitely a great argument, and I love it. And you know what? I don't like saying no to anybody. Evens or odds? It's odds.
Did we just get that Matt doesn't like to say no?
Oh. So
I mean,
close.
I don't like saying no to you guys. I'd rather.
I was applying something else.
I mean, I'm a greedy son of a bitch. So you guys all know that about me by now. All right, cool. So that was an evens, not an odd. We are going with the OG ruling of no, it will not. But yes, token 3 of 4, specific Icar Laurel. She's gonna need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you, girl. I got
This
you.
is not a fight I've ever won before.
And that was back when Lucas was in control of himself and not trying to kill you. All right, so Aquila, you're going to go after Laurel Jolie. Well, you know where Laurel is because there's a bright beacon of light raining down upon her location.
I'm running towards her.
Okay. Fid, what are you doing?
Killian is going towards Laurel, too.
Okay. Fid?
Driving the vehicle towards Laurel.
Okay, give me a Sam Cam.
I don't have a Sam Cam, no.
Give me a vehicle.
9.
Okay. I will say you will. I will. No. I will say, because of the 9. 1. Would you like to spend a hero point on that roll? The higher successes you have on it, the quicker you guys will get into this combat.
Nah.
Okay.
I'll just keep trucking along.
All right. And Aquila, Fid, Killian, give me a perception check real quick.
I think I only have 1 hero point, so that one needs to be saved for a fight.
Okay.
I'm not rich like all these other people.
I was offering you an option to get into the combat quicker.
Yep,
Because you are in an off-road vehicle.
I appreciate it.
Yep, all of you roll a 12 or higher. As you are driving down this mountain, you will be able to spot Yuki and Luna, and also a little bit down the way Jolie, so you could all arrive at the same time. If Fid or Killian and Aquila convince Fid to stop to let them in the truck.
Don't need much convincing. We'll stop picking them up.
All right, just making sure. So I'm not trying to dictate what you're gonna do. Player agency is important to me.
Nope, I'll stop picking them up. I'll have the door automatically open for them.
All right, perfect. It's a little bit of a tight, snug fit, but you were able to get everybody into said truck. And Laurel, click your icon. Roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Sun Shield because I know most of shit is at a distance. So the other one won't really help me. And then
increase your toughness by 4. Hell yeah. Oh wait, that was Laurel's. That's the same roll. Perfect.
Hey!
Fucking perfect. All right, cool. Players get to go first, putting you at the top. Lucas just gives you like a very sinister grin.
You're pissing me off. I'm immediately gonna use a hero point to basically take 2 turns in a row.
Hell yeah.
Since someone so kindly gifted me one.
Token random harm. Well, it's not very random considering there's only one person in this combat right now. There, Deadly. So Laurel, take a harm.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. How harmed are you?
2.
Okay. Okay, the 31 hits him. So I can close everybody that isn't. I can even close Laurel. So there's Luna. You know what? Let's keep him. Just in case somebody does redeem. Nope, not drag him out. Damn it. In case somebody does redeem intervention. Just in case. Okay, perfect. So that hits him. It's toughness roll. That's what I was doing. Toughness. Ooh! Alright, cool. Perfect. Good hit. Good hit. So you moved up to hit. Mm-hmm. Okay. And
again?
Oh, yep, your second attack for that hero point. 26. That also hits. Much better on that toughness. Alright. And now Lucas. So like straight like Dragon Ball Z style, like takes the axe, and like just straight into your gut with like an uppercut. Toughness. 18. Your threshold was 20, so just one injury.
That puts me at 3, isn't that like penalties and shit?
No, so the way it works is your toughness, your total toughness, right? Mm-hmm. What is that rating?
Right now?
Nope, total.
What do you mean total?
On your character sheet.
Right.
Look. I've actually never seen if this changes the ratings. Toughness, it says your toughness is 10. 9 plus 4 is 13. So, okay, so when your toughness gets to 0, it's like any injuries beyond that will automatically, Joe, thank you, will knock you out and take you out of the fight.
Okay, you just let me know when that happens.
You let me know when that happens because your sheet changes. But you know what? I'll keep your sheet just to find out. So pretty much when your icon hits 13...
Okay.
Yep, that's when we'll know. Hi, Joe.
Okay.
So that was one turn. Next turn. Laurel, you're up. You just got bleh, right in the gut.
Yep. Like swings back up from like.
Now she uppercuts.
Doubled over.
Come on, War God. That hits. Should have never changed you. I love that this is just straight up like you two just beating the ever-loving shit out of each other.
Good times, good times.
And your toughness roll?
Oof.
Would you like to use your last hero point? Because a botch would mean you fall unconscious and are KO'd.
Yeah. I'll use my last hero point. Spending like it's renewable or something.
Alright, renew it. Reroll it. 21. Okay. That is going to be one more. Oh, look, there it is. Give yourself another hero point, too. Who would have seen that coming?
Chat coming through.
Chat not trying to see Kitty Cat God die.
Meow.
Alright. Turn 3. Laurel. That's a crit. What would you like to add to it? +5 on the toughness roll. Add an effect, like cause him to be like stunned, dazed, something like that. What's your poison?
We'll just do the +5 because I don't know the whole list of stuff. So.
That's cool. Totally fair and understandable. Toughness. 15 minus 29. Ooh. 29 minus 15 is 14. That's still only 2 degrees of failure. Okay. Nope, not 3. That's 4. Should have added the 1. Who am I supposed to throw horny goat men at? Yuki? That's not funny. Okay. Brawling with Laurel doesn't seem to really be. Okay, that's not happening yet. That's not happening yet. No, he's gonna keep swinging. None of his powers are really meant for like, oh, we're in the face. That's not true. I mean, just not his lightning attacks. He is continuing to hit you.
I am not feeling well.
You are going blow for blow with him, though. Toughness 20. That's just 1 injury again. And okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many. Boom.
Okay.
All right, and that was. I believe there is one more before your friends show up.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna chase them down.
A heal. Powers that be heal. A random heal. But just like with the injury, there's only one of you here. Laurel, heal 2.
Thanks.
And that gets the ichor and the heal out of the way for after the entire group shows up.
No way.
Perfect. Yes. That hits. That hits AF. Should have never made you better. Lucas falls unconscious.
Yay! It's such a shame he's not here to see this.
No one will ever. He'll never believe me. Or even if he did, he'd just literally be like, yeah, but it wasn't me.
Pulls out phone, takes picture.
This one's for me. Click. All right.
I can stare at it at night before I go to sleep.
Back in the truck, as you guys are pulling up. So it is Jolie, Aquila, Fid, Yuki, Killian. Yuki.
Oh. Oh no. Fuck. Oh, this is not good. I don't like this.
Alright. Yuki, you feel weird for a moment. And then, where you're at in the truck changes. And... Yuki... No, we're not going to say the truck. We're going to say you guys were getting closer. And we're walking through this temple to where you were hearing the clear sounds of struggle in a fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Aquila. That's who I'm missing. Ah. Perfect.
Oh, sure.
And we can close Laurel's sheet. We can close Lucas's sheet. And then we open sheet.
That's a huge.
Okay. And I guess I could turn off boss music.
Can you?
Yeah. See, I did. And then you hear the sound of struggling somewhere in this temple stop. Yuki, from your perspective, you see yourself step into a shadow and just disappear.
And that's it?
Yep.
Just standing there.
Say what?
And Luna is just standing there?
And Luna's just standing there.
Laurel?
No.
Then
Lucas.
No.
Then who?
Yuki. I don't like this. Guys, I don't like this. This is not good. Not good at all.
Can I go through this door?
Yeah.
Okay.
None of the doors are locked or anything like that. You can travel however you would like. Laurel's dragging Lucas's body. And hey, across like this river chasm thing, you see your friends. No, 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 you don't.
Is it time for us to go back to Athens?
We need to get Yuki back.
Yeah, good fucking luck. Do you see all this darkness?
We can fix that.
Okay, fine.
Probably should.
I'm assuming you'll use
This is
then.
gonna go real bad real fast.
Wait. Oh, God. Okay, so Luna's in Yuki now. Okay. I need you all to see this. I did this.
That's not something to be proud of.
Fucking is.
No, I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Can I jump over this?
And then I'm gonna like
Give me an
kneel down
athletics check.
and try to fix him. Old-fashioned way, and then into the stream.
Straight into the water.
Jolie goes like hop and like slips and just plummets.
1 second, dear. Fixing your boyfriend.
She fell.
Together.
The currents of the river going down the mountain are carrying
Get her
Jolie away.
Blub, blub, blub.
Fine, Laurel will jump in.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't at that point. It's like, why didn't you say?
Do you
Yes,
want athletics or grab?
You can. Well, first of all, you're going to be able to get to her because she's not out of 120 feet.
I know.
But it would be a grab. And athletics will be for Cole. Does that beat Jolie's parry DC?
It does.
Okay, cool. Now athletics. You are able to keep yourselves from going further downstream.
Can I drag her back upstream?
How
Yeah.
deep is the water?
It's about 8 feet. It is a mighty, mighty, mighty thing. Jolie, Laurel, give me perception checks. something just splashed in the water. Something just like fell splashed into the water with you a little bit further downstream.
Can I try to yeet her out of the water?
You sure can.
What's that going to be, athletics or?
It's going to be a throw. Actually, no. Give me strength. Strength. Just give me strength.
Just strength.
Just strength.
That's not that great.
You can't. Boom. She's on that rock right there. She's not back in the temple in safety, but at least she's out of the water.
Clawing at the stone to stay on.
You will see just the top of Yuki's head peek out of the water and then sink back down into the darkness of the water.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna put up Rays of Hope. Because she can't use her good shit.
Hey, Killian, I know you can't really utilize your powers, but does that also include being able to sense whether Yuki's body is around here?
Yeah, I can't do that. And even then, previously when she's been shrouded, I couldn't sense her then either. No life sense on her.
Okay. Never mind then. Thank you, though.
Oh, I guess that is going to be wide enough to... No, not quite. Never mind.
So you activate your thing. It's like, I know your shit, Yuki. And it's like, Laurel's kind of just like, Yuki's bullshit is nothing compared to the might of the sun. Then just an oubliette of darkness like swirls in the light and blocks out the light around you. You've never seen Yuki use this before.
Let's fucking fight again, then.
Hey man, I'm gonna start playing my flute and do stunning solo and just not have it affect any of the party members.
Okay.
That way I can't be like, no one's gonna appear out of the fucking shadows and stab me in the fucking back or anyone else in the back.
Gotcha. So for everybody who's up there on that side of the thing, Fid just starts playing his flute. Just like, no, preventative measures.
Fucking God! The flute!
So Fid is giving you a battle music for your bullshit.
Cool.
I trust that you're smart enough to know what you're doing. And you probably are.
Intellect.
I'll stop momentarily. Do you want to be stabbed in the back? I don't. Continue playing.
Everybody who is up there in the hallway, Killian, Yuki, Fid, Aquila, give me intellect rolls.
Rolls? Intellect?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Oh, Killian's not here. I'll roll for him.
18.
Nice.
So 10? Yep.
Mother. Hang on.
It's been a long day for Aquila.
Aquila is not having the best night. She's stressed.
Long day.
Yeah. A little bit. It's a bit much.
All right. So Fid, as like you're like, oh, cool, Killian. This applies to you too because of your good roll that I did for you while you were away.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Not a problem. Fid has started playing the flute as a preventative measure. That way, you know, Yuki just doesn't appear out of his shadows and starts like killing you guys in this narrow hallway. But as Fid's playing the flute and you guys are all like kind of like on edge. Aquila, you're a little too on edge because of that botch. And Yuki, you didn't have high enough to think about this, but all right, so she keeps returning to bodies. It's her consciousness. Whenever, clearly, you can see Lucas over there, like, KO'd. Whenever Lucas gets defeated, she jumps back to her body. What happens if you just kill her body?
See, I've been thinking that for a hot minute. I'm gonna look at.
I said that earlier.
You did say that earlier.
I'm gonna look at Yuki and Luna's body. Be like, I'm gonna kill you. Not you, but Luna's body, you. And we're just gonna solve this problem.
You think it'll work?
She keeps jumping back to her own body when the one she's in goes out. So let's just take the fucking head off. That's what you do with a snake.
Okay, I'm ready. Wait, I'm gonna turn around. Okay, now I'm ready.
Don't let me see. I can't see it.
I mean, otherwise she's flinching. It might miss.
All right.
Come on, hurry up!
You want me to just roll for my sword, man?
Hey, Random, how's it going, brother? Yuki, are you relenting? Well, that's not gonna matter because you beat Luna's parry. How's it going, Random? All right. And Yuki, you are relenting to this. So, Killian, what's your strength?
2.
So, sword goes kind of in, not strong enough to cut through your neck. But, and now you're suffering.
Can I still speak?
No.
Okay.
Gurgle.
Gurgles.
Just
You can gurgle. Coughing blood out into the stone things. Gillian, go again.
Just gonna do it again.
Oh!
Crit!
I think that works. I think it worked this time.
It fucking better.
Because of the crit, I'm just going to go ahead and say, thump.
Bitch.
Next are meaty.
Yep, that sure are. Laurel, the oubliette disappears. You're back in your sunshine.
No. I'm not doing anything yet.
Yuki.
Yeah.
You're like swimming through these dark waters. I'm just like, why the fuck am I in water? Like you go to like come up and surface, something grabs your foot.
What the fuck?
And you look down and it's just your mother staring up at you. She's pulling you back down. So gurgle, gurgle. As the connection of death with your body and like your mind and everything is just enough for her to get her hands on you.
Fucking damn it. Let go of me, you raging bitch!
The gurgle, you're underwater.
She's been underwater a bit.
Can I stab?
Laurel Jolie, while the water's churning and moving, there's clearly a lot of bubbles coming from the water.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna head toward the churning bubbles to try to grab a limb.
Cool. Yep. You get there, and Laurel, you can see it too. Like you look down and you see Yuki, and you see like some ancient Japanese shrine woman, like half of a skull face, half of a normal face, just like cold, calm, not angry, not anything, just like has a grasp of Yuki's ankle and is keeping her under the water. And you recognize her because when you were on the boats and you floated past Japan.
Here she was.
Yeah.
It's like anytime Yuki's come close to death, she appears. Ready, waiting. What are you doing, Laurel?
How long has she actually been underwater at this point?
Since you activated your sun thing, and then the shadows appeared.
Yeah, but like 30 seconds, 40
30, 40 seconds.
Okay. She's fine for now. I'm gonna try to grab her. We're just gonna try to grab.
Oh, tug of war with Yuki's body. I dig it. Let's go.
No, that was not great.
Because she's currently grabbed, you get a +3. And I still have Yuki's sheet pulled up because I was Yuki. That does not beat her parry DC. Too much flailing, too much water.
Stop hitting me back. Okay.
Murloc noises intensify.
I'm going.
Rest of the party, what are you guys doing? Jolie, because you can see this.
Can I?
Just I'm gonna regret this too. I'm gonna jump back in.
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's that Japanese death god lady.
I'm gonna go try to grab the death god's arm.
Okay.
Sam can.
Sam can. What feeling are you trying to change?
I would like her to be incapacitated with grief.
I will let that ride.
Literally the description. What do you mean let it ride? It's in the description.
No, like, depending on what emotions you picked. Because Izanami, like, there aren't many emotions she feels.
Which is why I chose grief.
I know, which is why I said I'll let that one ride. Because, of, like, grief works. Grief is one that works for her. It is a god.
I know.
She
but
needs.
I'm hoping she's not a god of emotions. You know, she's a god of death.
I actually hadn't made the stats for her yet, so we're just gonna go with that. And I'm gonna make it.
Considering you're plus 12 and it's a DC of 16.
I was thinking like an 18 for her will save, but again, I haven't made her, so I was like, we'll drop it, and I'm gonna make a note, and that will be her permanent stat when I do get around to making Izanami. For, you know, maybe a future campaign. Who knows? Weird.
Not concerning at all.
Jolie, give me a will save.
Okay.
Your diff is going to be 18. You grab her. You grab the aspect of death of the Japanese pantheon. And you just feel cold course through you and like shoots up your arm, moves through your chest and down into your belly.
Well, I'm letting go.
Right. But also, like, the second that happens, like, you let go and, like, you know your power didn't work, but grief flashes over the face and she lets go of Yuki before disappearing into the depths. Like, completely grief-stricken. Would you like an insight check for that?
I have a feeling, but, well, sure.
She didn't mean to do what she just did. Like, just her anger and her sense of purpose and everything. She was so focused, and she gone.
Hauls Yuki's face out of the water.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, my God, thank you.
Just
Oh.
up.
Oh. Oh,
All right,
God,
then.
that was so close. Oh. Whew. Okay. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Is everyone good?
Mm-hmm. Can I, like, climb out of the water now?
Yeah, there's a little, like, rocky, like, ramp kind of thing right here.
Like, I'm going this way.
You're going that way? Not where the
trying to
rest
get
of the
back to
party
Lucas.
is? Trying to get back to
trying to get
Lucas.
back to
I'm
Lucas.
sorry. I don't mean to move. You guys can go to whichever ramp you would like.
Julie's not gonna move.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way back to Lucas.
Okay.
Jolie? Jolie? I'm gonna walk like right up to her.
Swim up to her. She's not moving out of the water.
Swim up to her. Oh, okay, she's still okay. Just swim over to her. Jolie!
No, I'm here.
Are you okay?
I think
What happened?
I think something's wrong.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Well, let's at least get back with everyone before God knows what else comes out in here.
I'll move over to this rock.
Cool. Fid, Aquila, and Killian, across the way, you're able to see Laurel soaking wet now, like walking back up to Lucas's passed out body.
Rays of hope back up.
And she lights up the temple again.
And old-fashioned treatmenting Lucas again because I'm impatient. That impatience doesn't serve me.
You were really just trying to wake him up just so he'd be like, I did it.
Do you need help with him over there?
Fine.
Killian's gonna get Miguel a present.
Oh God.
Death God gonna death God.
I'm carving Luna's heart out to take it to Miguel.
It's a good thing Jolie went the other way.
As like a vengeance thing. Like, I fucking hate her. And he's probably not too pleased with her either. So this is
I've never wanted to eat a heart before.
I kind of want to eat this now.
It's like, I get it now. I'm starting to resonate with this area now.
I'm gonna be hopping over. You want me to make an athletics?
Yep.
You know, just carving her heart out, though.
10.
You will land half in the water, half out. You will not get taken downstream.
Whatever. And I will come over here and
Aquila, what are you doing?
give treat.
I'll head over as well.
Let me add another injury onto Lucas.
Let me just stab
Oh, you're
Lucas
coming to help.
with the scissors real quick. There we
Sorry, hands fucking slipped. It's a little wet here. I'm gonna wipe them off on the top of my shirt that's still dry at the moment.
It'll be fine if I wait long enough. Jeez.
I'll try one more time.
Sorry.
Are you jealous?
Sorry, Aquila. Arguments started happening. What are you trying to do?
Sorry. Can I make the athletics check to get over?
Yeah, you can try. Or you can just say you use your gravity powers.
If this fails, can I use it, or do I have to wait another turn?
No, I'll say you can do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout for Killian.
In the middle of something. What do you need?
It'll be the same thing as Fid. You will land half in, half out of the water. But not enough to get carried down.
Okay.
So, boop.
By the way, I retried the treatment.
I saw.
Lucas. Cool.
I'm just letting the players have their moments more than the NPC springing back to life.
Yep, I know. I was just going to make sure you saw.
Mm-hmm.
I will finish my bloody work and go towards the sound of Jolie's voice. Arms up to the elbow in blood. What's up?
Can you feel life?
I can't not while my powers aren't working.
Okay.
It clicks. He's gonna kneel and wash the blood off of his arms.
Yuki, what are you doing? Jolie kind of like lazily is like sitting on a rock at the edge of the water.
I'm just sitting with her, holding her hand. Is there anything I can do?
I'd like to go now.
Okay, let's go.
And Lucas springs up with that critical treatment roll. What are you
Welcome
grinning
back. I have nothing. How are you feeling?
for? Perfectly fine. Thanks.
Glad you're much better. I beat you. Once.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Nope. Sure
It's not
didn't.
my fault you went there for it.
I was in a girl's body. You didn't beat me at all.
But you had all your powers, so I definitely did.
Certainly,
No, I didn't.
certainly didn't.
But here we are. Me, the winner. You, the loser.
Yeah, that's great. Where's Jolie?
Over there. Just fine.
Gets up. Gives you, like, not a serious Lucas punch, but punch in arm.
Oh.
I demand a rematch of my choosing at a later date.
Very well.
I will
Name a
let
time and date.
I'll let you have your win. Enjoy it, even if you did have to cheat.
Oh no, I am enjoying it, don't you worry. I have a photo.
And Lucas just walks this way, hops into the water, and goes, like, swimming towards where Jolie is. You alright?
No.
What's wrong? Goes to, like, take off his jacket to put it around Jolie, realizes that is also soaking wet and would be dumb, and stops himself. Instead, like, turns to, like, rub shoulders, arms, trying to warm her back up.
I'd like to go home now.
Like, home?
Away from here.
Fid, friend,
Yes.
do you still have the truck?
Yeah, it's still up above.
He will take Jolie into his arms. Also offer Yuki his back if she needs transportation up the water.
Yep.
And easily swims with both of them. Pauses, seeing the bloody hallway, comes back around. All right.
Seeing that he was going back around, Killian's just gonna kind of stand here with his coat like
I'm just be
open,
like, nothing happened over here.
blocking.
Don't mind the giant puddle of blood, but. All right, cool. And what would we like to do next, guys? Are we going to go try to re-get Lydia and get the hell out of here?
Yeah, why not? We got 45 minutes.
Also, was there a name for that time portal thing that Lydia and I forget her name opened up along with a few others?
The end of time?
Is that what it was called? The door they opened?
Oh, the door that they opened were the tunnels of Erebus.
Tunnels of Erebus. Okay. Just making sure.
Which leads to the end of time.
Yeah.
I'm going to, as we're getting out of here, send a message to Thoth asking if there's anything in his archives about these tunnels.
That would be something only the Greeks would know.
All right.
I have no recollection or knowledge of this.
Side note, Lydia's in the Nightmare Realm.
Oh, good.
You guys go walking by the hole as you say that. It's like, no, I'm not.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
I thought we were in the fucking Nightmare Realm to be fucking safe.
Yeah, and I believe me, if I could go in the Nightmare Realm, I would, but somebody murdered the horror down here.
Good job, Yuki.
Aww.
What did you want from me?
God's
No, that was.
I think that was a compliment.
That was sincere.
Okay, I thought you were being sarcastic. That took a lot of fucking work, okay?
No.
Okay.
Yuki's cursing.
Ass.
Yuki's cursing at you,
Jeez.
Killian.
I got very offended. That was... So,
I'm just saying, cursing doesn't normally happen from Yuki. That's weird.
it's that anger outburst.
Are you really Yuki?
Yes, I'm really Yuki.
How would I know?
She's definitely
Because she just told the truth.
What's my middle name?
I don't know your middle name.
None of
That's
you know.
also a truth.
Well, Lydia, it seems to be safe up here, so if you'd like to come up, we're going to start making our way to the tunnels.
She'll stand in the sunlight of the hole and kind of hold her arms out.
I'll give her the thing.
She
Hold
floats up and
Yep.
lands.
Killian turns to check on Miguel.
Miguel's laying there. He's conscious, but he's just laying there.
Bad day, mate.
Hey, friend.
Hello, friend.
I'm gonna untie you because I know she can't control you anymore, and then I'm gonna give you a gift.
You just get snap thumbs up from his bindings.
I untie him, I help him sit up, and then I reach into my messenger bag and pull out the cloth wrapped heart. Here you go.
Oh, I was gonna do that. Killian, look at you.
Takes it. It's like, who's?
Luna.
He just crushes it.
Mm.
He does not go to eat it or anything. Just squeeze. Goop.
Do I need to make a fortitude save?
Hmm?
Do I need to make a fortitude save?
Nope.
Okay.
Then just drops what little bit is left on the dirt.
It will help. Lydia is safe.
It's good. Looks at Lydia. I release you from our bonds. You're free to go with them. Try to fix the problems with which they need you. Lydia's is you guys will see some suddenly red glowing bloody shackles appear and then break off of Lydia's arms.
That's a fun one.
Well, where's
So-
next, guys?
Need some healing, or are you good yourself?
Was that to Miguel?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm fine.
Stitched together like the scarecrow.
Starts raining.
I'm already wet, so have fun.
So, where are we going from here?
Tunnels of Erebus.
The fuck are those?
It's where the shadowy figures have stemmed from.
Okay, but
But where?
are those?
Well, I suppose we'd better find out if nobody knows.
Okay, well, you smart.
Would your father know?
Do the brainiac things and figure it out.
Well,
I feel like gonna look at
would-
you super tiredly, like almost glaring for like a second, and then she'll just friggin' pull out a book,
Is she still hurt?
them through it.
No,
not at
she's
all.
not hurt. She's just exhausted.
I healed her up.
Okay.
Haggard.
Okay, I was just curious. Well,
I have no knowledge of where they are. We have to find out.
if we need a Decathon to solve this issue,
Yeah, why don't you
We-
ask Sid?
what?
Ask someone. It's your people.
All my people are stone. But that's where I was going with it. Is
All of them. Probably.
most of the prominent ones are.
What are you at? 360 now?
About 329, probably leaning more towards. But I mean,
Jolie, Lucas goes to like hug you because he like notices something's off. He doesn't know what's off, but he notices something's off.
She'll shrug him off.
we can create a potion to heal a couple with the materials we have. At least what Lydia said. So, if we can heal one, we can get some information.
I'm not really sure what. Okay.
Why not?
Everything's in my bag, so do the things.
Lydia, just to confirm, we can make more of this, right?
If we can safely navigate the tunnels of Erebus, yes.
Alright.
See? And plus, I don't really have that many connections with my family and everything, so
Oh, wonderful.
honestly, Jolie probably has more connections in there than I do.
She seems a little grumpy.
That seems to be everybody here.
I'm feeling great.
I'm not grumpy.
That's good.
So what are you?
Heartbroken.
I leave for 1 second. What happened?
A lot can happen in a moment.
Oh, that's
Why?
fantastic.
Are you able to take your own emotions and change them to your own will?
No.
Well,
Okay.
I'm sorry for your broken heart for whatever reasons.
It was just harmless flirting. Lucas doesn't give two shits about me, if that's what this is.
No.
Lucas looks mildly offended by that, but
Matt, can I use my powers to copy Jolie's context on my phone?
yeah. You get all of her, 900 contacts. Good job.
Oh, fuck. Do I see any names as I'm scrolling through, any familiar names that would be in the deck?
Jolie would use nicknames for literally everybody.
Yep.
Ah, fuck.
I was literally just like, meh.
Hey, Jolie. Do you know anybody who, is in my family that's not turned to stone yet? That you have contacts for?
Would I, Mateo?
The last ones that you'd have would be Joseph.
Oh, I know who to contact. I can't think of the guy, the party guy.
Dionysus? No, Chaz?
Chad.
Chad.
Open my phone and I call Chad.
Goes to voicemail.
Does it go straight to voicemail?
No, it rings and then goes to voicemail.
Okay.
It may sound strange, but nobody really likes you.
Good thing he doesn't have any feelings about it.
I don't think that's true.
What? Nobody likes me because... Yeah, whatever.
Look, we've all had a hell of 2 days.
Doesn't mean we can be dicks.
We need to find a place to rest and recover, and then figure out how the fuck we're all going to get back to Tijuana so we can go back to the States. Or if someone's got a portal or something that they can open up.
Lydia raises her hand.
To where?
Some of you might not like it though.
To where?
I mean, I can go any place that I'm familiar with, really.
How?
By channeling my powers.
I don't like that smile.
Oh, you will.
You familiar with anywhere in the States?
I know this penthouse in New York City. Looks at Jolie.
Not there anymore. I mean, it is, but it's destroyed.
Well, so physically exists, I can go there.
Fine.
Okay, so am I making the cures here now, or are we waiting?
How long does it take you?
Shouldn't take me long. Maybe 10 minutes.
Well, here's the question. Is the cure have a chance to, break a bottle and dissipate until we use it? Or which way is safer to travel with the cure? Non-made or made?
I dare say made, because if something kills me, you won't be able to have it.
That's a fair statement. Though, if something kills you, we're just fucked overall.
But at least you'll have 2 doses.
And make it.
I'm gonna watch you make it and write down the process.
Let me get the goo.
Hands over the bag of stuff.
Takes a bag of stuff. Oh, Michaela. Actually looks genuinely sad at seeing Michaela. Grumbles, digs through, pulls out the canteen, opens it, looks at Killian. Are you ready?
Pulls out notebook and pen.
Glug,
Yep.
glug, 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 glug. Drops empty canteen.
Never mind, I can't do that.
It'll be about 10 minutes.
Until what?
Until it's processed.
Are you just gonna puke it back up?
No, that would be disgusting.
Yeah, piss it out.
That would be worse.
Back out of range.
She's Aztec. It's in her blood.
That was gonna be my next guess.
Don't get me wrong, my mother is the goddess of filth, but I try not to be gross.
I've gotten vomited on so many times in this country. So many times.
I'm sorry. That's not my bag.
So, from here, we teleporting somewhere after we make this?
I mean, we can teleport now if we wanted to.
Let's finish it first. Just in case something's waiting on the other side.
Unless people want to go now and like the other parts want to wait. Or we can wait. We can all go.
We'll just wait. We will all wait. 10 minutes is nothing.
I am at your mercy now.
I'm still here. I have the headset on.
Okay, that's fine. Anybody have any further questions? That's out of character? Or do we want to fast forward 10 minutes?
Let's fast forward 10 minutes.
Cool. Picks back up the canteen. Cuts her hand open again and just like squeeze rings. And you'll notice like the blood is black and almost kind of like an ichor. More so than like actual blood. It's thick, it's viscous. Almost like a syrup, like Caro. As like she like drips it into the canteen. And screws the lid back on, licks her hand a couple times, wound goes away, and puts the canteen back in the bag with Michaela and hands the bag back over.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Who wants to go first?
Well, Jolie's in a rush to get out of here. Might as well be her.
I'm gonna look at Lucas. Pretty sure we have another means to get out.
I mean, if you want to go, if you want me to take you somewhere, I can.
Just go be wherever you want to be.
Rest up at the place in New York City. We'll come to you. All right.
I'll drop you a pen. I have an apartment there. It'll be safer.
Send it to Jolie. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that was the plan.
I'm guessing that's the weird thing that tells somebody where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Killian.
You're welcome, Lucas.
Lucas actually meant that thank you, and you're a dick still. All right.
Oh no, it's just the tired tone of voice, not the he's trying to be an asshole. He looks like he's ready to pass out.
All right, so Jolie, you step over to Lucas. Bafros. Psh, psh. Lucas and Jolie are gone.
What's her problem?
I have no idea.
Something happened to one of the twins, I think. She asked me if I could sense life, and I told her I couldn't because I don't have access to any of my powers. And she looked more upset at that because I think that could have given her some sense of confirmation because I could sense them before.
You could have lied to her.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
How was I supposed to know that that's what that was about?
Lie detector here is like, maybe you should lie.
Hey, sometimes there's the best place to hear some news.
Well,
that you
I
don't wanna
love a dysfunctional family. Who's going first?
Me. I'll go first.
She steps up to you, both hands on your cheeks, and just starts making out with you.
I didn't know that's what we were going first for.
hear. We can
Billy
change your
paused,
mind.
Thinking in his head, why are all these Aztecs
She
just macking
stops
with me
for a
today?
moment. She stops for a moment. Fucking kiss me back, idiot.
Lane kisses her back.
Good boy.
It's not nearly as much as she would like it to be.
And Laurel's just like, good boy, off in the distance. And you'll notice as like she's making out with him, Killian just like starts like getting like not paler, but more translucent. Until he's gone. Next.
Mildly interesting, mildly disturbing. Cool.
Well, Akila's next. We're going in order of exhaustion here.
She turns and smiles at Akila.
No other way to. God, forget.
Hot goth saunters her way over to Akila.
I'm gonna really try hard not to obviously roll my eyes. Is there no other way to do this?
This is how my powers work. It's how you get rid of the weird creepos that are obsessed with you.
Does that work on satyrs?
It works on anything as long as they're willingly kissing you.
Can't believe this is my first kiss.
I will try to.
Tequila. We should go out
Do you-
drinking more.
Akila, you say that, and like the features of hot goth girl kind of like soften a little bit. And unlike Killian, where she was being a little bit more perverse and everything, she is much more gentle with you after you say it's your first kiss. Like she is actually like kind, respectful, not timid because she is also a scion of lust, but she's much less perverted about it with you. Like she's trying to make your first kiss actually decent, memorable.
Time to say something before I completely fade away.
Sure.
Thank you for your generosity. And for everything.
Be there soon. And Akila blinks out of existence.
Yuki? Yuki next.
Looks like Yuki.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I have a crush on the whole like shadow Japanese sweet girl, but like dark monster kind of. I like your vibe. Kiss.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Does Yuki kiss back?
Awkwardly, yes.
Perfect. Once Yuki's gone, it's like there's a lot of awkward kissing with this group.
I'm not sure it's going to get any better. Fid, go on.
Exhaustion, I'm going last.
What'd you say?
We're going in the order of exhaustion, I'm going last.
Oh, I feel great.
Well, where I'm going, I won't need her power.
Where are you going?
To see some things and things I need to do.
How are you going to get there?
I call the truck over.
You,
I'll
real-
get there.
you realize you're like 900 miles away from the closest city, right?
You
Yep.
can get wherever you're going from where we're going.
No, it'll be easier this way for me.
Okay.
I thank you, though, Laura.
If I have to knock you out, I will.
Insight check. Just to confirm what I think you're trying to say. Fed's planning on going to the underworld, isn't he?
Maybe.
Okay. Free kisses. Who's next?
Last chance, Fed. Play along. This is a team, or you can go fuck off by yourself.
Laurel, take care of him. Keep him safe.
I hope you get crushed by a boulder. Kisses Lydia.
Lydia caught off guard as like the weird exchange, and then I'm like, make out, make out, make out. Laurel fades away. Jinsu's she turns and looks at Fid and it's like, Jinsu's going to be the one that knows where the entrance is.
Well, entrance for what?
Erebus. I know that I was there. Michaela was there. Feder was there. He was there. Jinsu. I don't remember anything about being there, leaving there, anything. I don't remember anything. Jinsu, son of a trickster god, did something to my memories.
Well, that is something you have to tell the rest of the party.
I'm just letting you know. And I plan on telling them as well, but you're splitting off, so...
Now, does it have to be a specific place I tell you where I want to go? Or can I tell you a place?
Oh, no, it has to be a place I'm familiar with. I said that.
Oh, no. Do you know a place that can access the underworld?
No. Raquel does. Gestures down the hill.
How far is Raquel?
Oh, Raquel's here on all these temple grounds.
Oh, okay.
That's right. You weren't here. You have no idea that there's an avatar of death just chilling in the mountain.
Nope.
Look at Raquel. She is the first scion of the Aztec people. She is the daughter of Mictecacewatl. I don't have to pronounce these names anymore after this session.
Well, if she's the one I need to talk to, then you have yourself a wonderful day.
She'll be the one that can get you to the underworld. It's gonna be our underworld, but
they're all kind of linked a little bit in some ways or form.
Right, we just have to go through ours. Good luck, Fit. She starts fading out of existence.
And I will walk down to the Aztec god of the underworld.
So you wander around through the ruins. There's bloody messes like all over the place, and eventually you find stairs leading down, where you see like skeleton armies, like kind of like moving up out of it. They don't seem to attack you. As you go down into this crypt, more zombies, more skeletons, more crazy. And eventually you find, well, Scion channel, Raquel picture.
Yep.
Her. She's just standing there floating in the air, necrotic energy swirling about her. Eyes closed, dressed in ancient Aztec garb. She looks like some kind of ancient priestess.
Raquel, I have a favor to ask. I'm Fid, son of Athena. Would you be able to bring me to the underworld?
Why?
I need to do something I should have done a long time ago.
What?
Greet and show love to my family. And show appreciation to the person who saved me.
It'll be a long journey.
And I'm prepared for it. Worst case, I have 359 days. Sorry, 359 days.
Step closer.
I will step closer.
Gently or violently?
You know, you're doing me the favor, so I'll let you have your fun with it, whichever way you would like. That'll be my cost to you.
She stops floating. And
my payment to you.
And turns and Kalima. All right, and party is slightly split up. Some back in New York, some somewhere else, some dead now.
Is it like a hotel in New York?
So where you guys and Lydia appear in New York, there it is like how you see in movies those crazy luxurious like Sky Central Park freaking awesome penthouses of rich impossibility. It's in one of those. It's really fucked up, like there's been a clear battle in there. But outside of that, you're in like one of the most luxurious places to live in Manhattan, New York. There are...
My mic up, there it is.
Yep, there are pictures in frames. It's like clearly showing Jolie and a handsome man at a wedding. It is a very beautiful and like wonderful beach wedding.
Nice.
Of course. How nice.
And this might be the first time you guys are seeing this this William Fetter guy, the guy who seems to have been the cause of all of this.
Seen him maybe... No, never mind. She covered the orb. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Laurel, Akila, do you all have anywhere to stay?
Probably get a place.
About 10 states away.
Oh, in case you haven't noticed, he's missing. Fid decided to be a selfish asshole and go his own way, so...
Why?
Because
of
of
the need to
Fid.
share.
I like how I'm the
Fid.
selfish asshole when someone else went their own way too.
It's Fid and he has to make things complicated. By not telling anyone what he's doing, at least we know that Jolie is with Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to meet up with us in a few days.
Mm-hmm.
I have an apartment. Pulls out the phone, looks at the GPS. Like, half an hour from here. I want a hot shower. And a solid, 10 hours of sleep. You're
Is
more
there
than
room
welcome.
for us?
You're more than welcome to come and crash on... Well, y'all can have my room. I'll sleep on the couch.
I'll sleep on
Only
the
proper.
floor.
I just need a
Not worse
blanket. I'm
places.
fine with the floor.
Are we really waiting a few days to get back?
We need to rest.
You are
Akila.
grumpy? You gave me a look I've never seen on your face before. You will sleep, or I will make you sleep.
Let's just go rest for a little bit. We all need it.
We can rest tonight and take tomorrow to take stock and figure out our game plan. Who knows, maybe by then we'll hear something from Fid.
Maybe we shouldn't go somewhere we've been before, just in case.
That's why I was saying my place, none of y'all have been there, and I'm rarely ever there.
Lydia's there, but she hasn't said anything. She's just like staring at like the pictures of William.
Sorry for your loss.
He wasn't mine to lose. I did care about him.
Still counts.
Not to quote Chicago, but he had it coming.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
God dang it, I have to listen to that song now. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome. Right. I can get us a hotel or something if you guys want to be off grid.
I think we need to be. We're already split up. But you do whatever you want to do. I didn't even want to be in this team.
I mean, now's your chance. You know, we're back in New York. You can
You can
split if you
bail.
want to.
Unless you have like weird blood contract shackles keeping you tied to someone.
No. Even worse. Almost care about you assholes.
You have a weird way of showing it. Just putting that just putting that out there.
Let's go get a hotel and order some room service.
If it wasn't for the hot shower, I was gonna have a different suggestion for you.
I'm scared to know what.
Do we go to a hotel then?
Sure.
Let's go.
Cool. All right. So Fid's Underworld. Jolie went off with Lucas. Everybody else's hotel, and this is where we'll break because it's 10 minutes till the end of game. And this is a good leave-off point here at Story Arc 2 of this to end. Great game tonight, guys. Some shenanigan combats. Shenanigan story decisions. And things. And stuff. We're deep in our feels a little bit for some of us. Everybody got a little mad tonight. It was great.
It's that episode in the series.
It's the dark turn.
Everybody hates each other for one episode, and then we're all closer by the next episode.
Bring each other back.
It's hatred that together.
All right. Let's see here. We did. I don't remember how we did recaps, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. And Yuki, tell us some stuff that happened, or not tell us stuff that happened. Props. Jesus.
I know I missed that part, but
we're starting back over, team.
Mine goes to Aquila for getting angry and throwing insults out.
Aquila showed a more human side tonight. Killian.
Out of his comfort zone.
It's going to Laurel for the boasting and the gloating after kicking Lucas's ass.
She didn't kick Lucas's ass.
It counts.
Finn.
It counts.
Same thing.
Killing for the heart.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Laurel.
Jolie for her sads.
Yeah. Who's good at being the sads? Aquila.
Sorry, everybody did so well.
It was a good night. It was a good night.
It was. I'm gonna give it to Fid for friggin' being lone wolf. And to end the episode, being an angsty lone wolf again. It's been a while. Been a little too friendly.
And finally, Jolie.
I'm gonna give it to Yuki. One for thanks for coming here tonight.
Yeah.
But then two for trying to console Jolie after everything happened. It was cute.
I know what it feels like to be touched by my mother.
I am DM Daddy RPG. Daddy loves you. And if I do not see you, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And I love you all.